Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to make these two color scarf. It's made in a loom. It's very easy to make. I taught my daughter how to loom knit and she did the scarf. The measurements is 152 centimeters long. That without these fringes here. Okay, this is separate. I measure from there to the other side. It's very easy to make, and you can make it, watching TV, or you going out, you went for a long trip, you're not driving, and you can bring this and do it in the way to your trip. You're gonna need a loom, any of this type. This one was made in this loom, and look the difference from the width, how it shrunk. So if you wanted a wider scarf, you have to make it in a bigger loom, okay? But I'm going to use this one because this is just a small tutorial in how to do this scarf. You're going to need one of these hooks that come with the looms, scissor, and your yarn, and a crochet hook, and a tapestry needle to lose some of the tails. Okay, you're going to start by creating your fringes. You cut them first before you start your work, and I measure mine by going here in my loom and measuring to the other side here, and I cut, and from this one I cut the rest. Sorry, I have my water there. You're gonna do a slip knot. Try to do all of them the same, the little loops that you need to make the same size, like this. Okay, I'm gonna make them all like that. Depend on how many are you using. I'm just gonna use 6 of them just for teaching purpose, but when you're doing your work, if you're using these, all of these, you have to do one for each one of them. To start, you're gonna pass through the bottom. You put one of the color in one side, the red one side, and the white in the other one, and you put it to the side. Now you're gonna grab another one. You do the reverse with the color, the white on one side and the red in the other side, like that. And you're gonna do now, continue with the red on this side and the white on the other, like that. Okay. You're going to continue putting all the fringes that you want in your work. I recommend to do these knots a little tighter. I made mine a little too loose, but I recommend them to do a little tighter to be a little more tight here in the top. Okay? You're going to grab one of your yarn. I'm going to wrap this one around here. That way I have it nice and secure. And I'm going to start. No, I wrapped the wrong way. You see, it's a way like that. Okay. I'm gonna start here. The red to the red, like that. All the way to the end. Depending on the size that you're making the scarf, you continue all the way to the end of the loom or whatever size you're doing. You're gonna grab your little hook and you're gonna pass the one on the bottom and to the top, and I'm gonna pass those two. That way it's nice and secure mine red yarn. Now you're going to grab the white color or whatever color you're using, and you're going to wrap it the other way around and bring it here, and you start with the white on top of the white, like that. You're going to wrap around here, that way it's nice and secure, and now you're going to do the same with the white. Now you can do all of them at the same time, like that. Bring them all on top, like that. And that's creating the full stitch with the loops of the fringes. And they will be secure there, and you don't have to do that side again. You give a little tug, and you're done your first stitch. Now you're gonna grab the white You don't gonna go straight because otherwise you'll be netting on top of the red. You're gonna go to the next one. In this row, you're gonna leave this one without working. Okay, you go to the next, the white, white, to white, like that. Hold your yarn there. Pass the one in the bottom to the top, and this one, and you can let it go. And now you do the same with the red. You don't go straight because otherwise the same you're going to be doing on top of the white. You go to the next red, and like that. This is very easy scarf to make. You're going to hold your red there. I just doing a little piece for teaching purpose. That way you guys learn how to do this with two colors and with fringes already in the piece. Like that. Make sure that you have all of them with one single strand of yarn on each side. You give a little tug, and now you go back again. Now the red is on the top, and you start with the red. Like that. Do the first one, and the second one. It's nice and secure. Now you do it with the white. The white to the white. Remember these two. In this row you don't do, in one side you don't do the two first one, and then when you come back you don't do the two first one. I hope you understand my explanation and you can see well. This is very easy to make, and you can make it anytime. You can teach your kids how to make these pieces. It's really nice to teach craft to our children. This era is very busy. Kids just thinking about video games and TV and stuff like that, and not too much creating with their hands. When I was growing up in my school, they used to teach a lot of crafting, or you take in the neighborhood classes of craft class. I learned how to weave, how to do basket and stuff like that, and it's good. Now I'm a crafter, and it's good for the kids to do other things than just watch TV or play video games. Okay, I do this too. You see? Now I go to the red, do the red. I hope my hands is not in the way. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna continue off camera doing a piece long enough to teach you how to remove your work from the loom. And you see, if I made this smaller, you get this loop a little smaller here. You know, just tight enough to bring from one side to the next one. Okay, and there are the stitches, and they will close when they start to get longer. They will close and get, well, this is going to be very thin, but it will get like that if you do in this length. Here I wanted to show you just a few rows that I did, and look how nice they start to look. You see, they start closing by themselves as you go. Like I said before, I mentioned you should make these smaller because you see, you want these around the same size as this here. I'm going to continue doing a little bit longer, and I will be back with the instruction how to remove it from the loom. I wanted to mention that after you do a few rows, you undo the ones that you have secured here, and you let it go, and later with the tapestry needle you lose those two tails there. And now we're going to give you another row and how to do it. That way you remember, it's like that, from red to red, and without making the first one. And one row is one side, and the other row is the other side, that you don't work the first stitch. like that. I put it secure, and now we go to the white and do the white. Like that. I'm gonna leave that one without making. That way I teach you if you make that mistake and how to fix that, okay? If by any chance you have 3 and 1 peg, I will teach you how to fix it. I go from white to white. And I do the red. Like that. And then you come here and you realize, oh no, I don't did this one. I have 3. What to do? Now what you do is you go to the next one here and you do this one. Make sure that you have that one done, the ones that are opposite of this one. And then what you do is lift that one down, pass the bottom through the top, and grab that one and bring it back there, and this, you have it. Like that. It's easy. It's good to know all the tricks. Like that. Okay, I'm going to continue off camera doing a couple more rows, and I will teach you how to remove it from the loom. Now we're going to pretend that we finished the scarf. Yeah, we finished the scarf. Well, now it's easy to take them down from the loom. You'll see how easy it is. You're going to get the other fringes that you cut, the same length as the other one. You're going to grab them and divide them in half like this, hold it like that. With the crochet hook, you're going to grab this loop and the next one. You grab the 2 of them like that, and you pass this one between those 2, and you do this in between like that, and voila, you remove the first one. That's why I ask you to do the knot and the other side as close as you can, as tight. That way it stays closer to this one, like this. Okay? Or you can move the knot a little bit lower, and you will have the same in the big loop. You're gonna grab another one, fold it in half, like this. Grab it. You grab this loop and the next one, and you pass it through those 2 like this. You see how easy it is to make this scarf? It's very easy to cast on and off the loom. Like that, you already have 2. Look. And you're going to continue all the way to the end. I want to show you how you're going to finish this side here, where you have this loose yarn. Now you're going to cut these 2 strands. That is the one that to the ball of yarn. Cut them, and that you're going to lose them with your tapestry needle. Let me roll it up there. That way the thing don't get too loose. Oh, let me hold it. You're going to grab your last yarn for the last fringe. You're going to grab this one and this one, and you're going to do exactly the same thing that you've been doing with the other ones. Let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, like that. Let me grab it. Completely pass it like this. See, I'm holding that yarn there, that way it don't get too loose. I pass it through there, tie it. Make sure you pass all of them. Do a nice knot. And this one you're gonna lose with your tapestry needle. You're gonna lose this one. Or if you want, you can pass it through here, through between those, and do a fringe with it. Okay? The same thing with the one in the other side. You can pattern through here and do a fringe pattern bed at the scarf. Not like that. Well, I'm finished my little demonstration scarf for teaching purpose. You're gonna end up with a piece like this, nice and beautiful. This one look like a candy cane. It's beautiful present for Christmas time. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it your thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber, and have a great day. Bye.